of how they officiate this play. I mainly want to talk about our mechanics and our positioning and not really, get into the judgment piece because this is a really tough play. But just put yourself again in the position of the officials and what you would do if you have this play. So you see we have the ball on the opposite the team bench. So we have the center there. The trail is nice and low. I like that. But then let's see how this play progresses and then talk about what we would do mechanically. So you see we have a pass from across the court, and it's tipped by the offensive player, then it's tipped by the defensive player, then the offensive player, and then ends up in the backcourt. And so let me stop it there. So take a look at the trail's positioning, which is totally fine initially. Okay, so we have two players crashing for it, trying to get to the basketball. Remember, when we're officiating a play like that, we're looking for an overt act, clear separation, contact initiated by one of the players for us to put a foul on one of those two players that are going for a basketball. If they have equal advantageous position, then we're not going to pin a foul on either one of them if they are both of equal position and they make incidental contact trying to go for the basketball. Unless it's something, so obvious that doesn't fit, we're going to have incidental contact. And I think this is properly called as a foul. And our positioning is fine initially, but then once this, first of all, from a team control perspective, make sure we know that part of the rule and when team control is lost and how that pertains to backcourt violations. And in this particular case, I have the benefit of watching super slow-mo instant replay, 37 times and make a decision. I'm still not sure what my decision is. So again, I don't fault the trail here, whatever decision they make. I think they just went with, I have no clue what I have, so we're just going to let them play on, which I understand too. But the rule talks about team control. Make sure we understand that and know what they can do and can't do when it comes to the backcourt. And remember, in high school basketball, it's team control, so last to touch. So if the offensive team puts it or makes contact with it, it ends up in the backcourt, and they're the first to touch the ball, we're going to have a violation. I think that's what happens here. Again, I don't fault the trail for not having that, but just understand that rule and how it applies, especially in these ping pong ball type situations like this play. But if we're not going to call a violation, which this official doesn't, then we need to move into the backcourt. So you see the trail never comes into the screen. He just waits for them to come back. And we have another 10-second count that we got to deal with, potential foul and contact.